growers. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. I hope you had a great week. I know majority of you received your paper book copy of The Growth of Me, and I have mine as well. So I'm really, really excited for you guys. You know, I kind of want to talk about the reason why I wrote the book a little bit before I go into the reading. I did upload a YouTube video today. It was kind of long, but it kind of went into more depth of how the book came about. And so, whenever you get the chance, please take a look at that video. It will give you a more understanding on, like I said, how the growth of me came about. So, um, but I am going to share a little bit. I was in a space in my life about 3 years ago, and I still have ups and downs. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. Some days are more harder than others where, it's kind of hard to get out of the bed sometimes. And so my outlet, or what I found, is something that has helped me along the way, is just by writing my true feelings. So, like I was saying, about 3 years ago, I was in a really, really dark space. I was lost. I was confused. At this time, I was living in Houston, Texas. And I just really didn't know what direction I wanted to go in life, and I kind of felt stuck. So I started, writing in this journal, and I actually have it. This is the journal. This is how the growth of me came about. It's been with me for 3 years now. And I just started writing in this journal. I started writing my feelings and my thoughts, and that helped a little bit, but it didn't help enough because it was like I was writing it, but I still wasn't letting the people know that were affecting me in regards to what it was that I was writing in that journal. So I started to just read it to my husband. So I started reading him, these writings, these poetry, my poems and things like that. And some things we would discuss, or sometimes he was just there to just listen. And one day he told me, I think that you should take your writings and put it in a book, because there's so many people who are going through similar things that you're going through. And I think it would really help for you to let them know that, they're not alone. So that's what I did, So I put it in a book. It just released about a week ago. It's been doing really well. I'm really, really excited. I hope to get the book into more hands. And so you guys have been doing an excellent job with posting my book on your social media and other people seeing it and just helping me get that word out. And so I just want to thank you guys so, so, so much. I love the support. I really didn't know, what type of support I was going to receive when I put my book out, but it's been overwhelming, and I'm just really, really just excited to start this journey with you all. And so, yeah, so the reason why I wanted to do this reading, and when I say growers, I'm talking to you guys, because we're all going to grow together. The book is talking about the growth of me, but those reflection questions is the growth of you. So whatever you read as far as the poem, there's a question after each poem just to kind of get you thinking. And regardless of where you are in life, you can be just, happy, or maybe you're really sad, or maybe you're depressed, or maybe you are living your best life right now. Regardless of where you are in life, I always feel like there's always a room to grow. So I don't want anyone to think that this group is only for people who are, having rough times, or struggling in some areas in their life. That has nothing to do with it, because we all have room to grow. So it's not, only you're not going to only benefit from this group or from the book if you are, struggling with something, because we all, like I said, have an area of growth, whether it's in your career, and I talk about that in my book, whether it's in your relationship, whether it's just yourself. Maybe it's a relationship that you have as far as your boyfriend or your husband, or your significant other, or maybe it is as far as your children. There's just so much, I think, that we go through every single day. And I think that I was able to capture a lot of those situations in my book, to where it would be tailored to just about anyone who actually read my book. So I want to do the reading of the first poem, and after I read the poem, I want to explain to you guys where I was in life and what the meaning of that poem was and why I actually wrote it. So the first poem is actually called Choose Me. And so I choose me because I am the mother, I am the wife, I am the daughter, I am the sister, I am the aunt, I am the provider, I am the advisor, I am the giver, I am the voice of reason, I am the confidant, I am power, I am strength, I am a queen, I am the glue that holds it together. I choose me. So, the reason why I wrote that poem is because actually, when I wrote this poem, I had just moved here to Austin, and I had been here for a few months. When I first moved down here, I actually had found this, for me at the time, I thought it was an amazing job. It paid well. I was going to get to launch this brand new school. And so to me, it was like, oh, wow, I finally, am doing something different in my career, and I'm going to grow and I'm going to learn. And it actually, the experience ended up not being that positive, and I do talk about that in my book, and I'm not going to really talk about it today because we'll talk about it later when I get to those points. But I had to make a decision for myself in regards to did I want to stay in that job, or was I going to make a choice to leave? And that's what I did. I made a choice to leave that position, and I was out of work for about 5 months. And the reason why I was out of work for so long, not because there was nothing else for me to actually find out there, but because I was so broken. I was so broken. I was confused. I didn't know if I wanted to continue to be in education, because that particular experience really kind of shook me. And it was like the person that I was working with. Sometimes I'm a big believer of sometimes the devil shows up in people, right? And so I believe that the devil did show up in this person. And that's exact like feeling that I got of just very negative and things like that. And so like I said, I didn't even know if I wanted to be in education anymore. I was completely lost. I was so confused. And so for months, I just laid in my bed. For months, I laid in my bed. I didn't get up, There was days where I didn't shower. I was like a bump on the log, and just, crying and sad and depressed. It's probably one of the lowest times in my life that I have ever been. And so to myself, I was thinking, why live? And I know, some people sometimes you may have experienced that before on whether, do you still need to be here? Is it a benefit for you to be here? And I was starting to have those thoughts, and in my book I do talk about some of those things in regards to like self harm and things like that. And so I was really having those thoughts. I was like, why live? Why am I here? And so what pulled me out was me writing that poem, because I had to realize I'm not just Lisa, I'm not just a mother, I'm not just a wife. There's so many other roles that I am, and that the people around me actually depend on. So if I wasn't here, I would not be able to actually be, the aunt, be the sister, be the advisor, be the provider, be the confidant, be that person who's powerful, that person who is always the one who's always carrying strength in regards to friends or family that's around me. So I had to realize that I was on this earth for a purpose, and my purpose meant so much more than just Lisa, the mother and the wife. And so that's where that poem came from. And so I challenge you, the question that comes with that poem is, why do you choose you? Not saying that you've ever had those thoughts before in regards to like, why are you here, or what are you doing in life, or, is it beneficial for you to be here, or anything like that. But why do you choose you? I think it's really important that you dig down deep and realize that who you are is so much more than just, the I don't know what you guys do. I know, the teacher, or maybe, you are, you have your own business, or, or something like that, or maybe you're trying to figure out, some things, but really break down your purpose, what God has, why you're here, God's purpose. What are the roles that you play? Because you play so many hats, and especially women, we play so many hats. And so if you guys would like to share what you have written, When this video is over, you are more than welcome to upload a video, or you can comment in the comment box and write and share your writing, because I'm a big believer that when we share with others, it helps ourselves heal, it helps ourselves grow, and it helps, other people grow. So feel free to share what you wrote. If you haven't written anything, like I said, this is a time for you just to reflect on that question, on why you choose you. I thank you guys so much, like I said, for the support. I wanted to do something special for you guys. I actually want to have a little contest. You guys have been doing so great with posting my book, on your social media platforms and sharing it with friends and things like that. So what I'm asking right now is for, if you had the chance to read the book. I know some of you are probably going to just read along with us, week by week. Or maybe you've gotten a chance to read half of it, or maybe you've actually finished the whole thing. If you've gotten a chance to read the book, I really am needing reviews. I would love to have your feedback. Whether it's positive or negative or whatever it is, your feedback is really, really important to me, and I would like to be able to share that feedback with others. So you have until Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. To send me just a message on the review of the book so far, and how you feel like it could be, beneficial for others, or just any thoughts that you have had in regards to the book. You can inbox it to me, just send it to me in my DM or whatever it is, or you could text it to me as well if you have my phone number. Yeah, so if you do that, for me, what I'm going to do is, everyone who is actually has shared a review with me, I'm going to put your name like in a jar, and I will reveal who the winner is next Sunday when we do our next reading. And our next reading is going to be over the poem, Girl, Do You Know How Powerful You Are? So the winner, though, for this week that I'm releasing, if you're the winner, if you read the book, and you could share that review with me, I will be sending you one of my Queen mugs. And if you watch any of my videos, or even if you've been on my social media, you will see that I wear a shirt that says Queen. It just makes me feel strong and empowered, and I think that we are all queens, and I think that we should always hold our crowns up. And so I do have this Queen mug that I will be giving away for free. This one's mine, so of course not mine, but I'll be shipping one to you if you win. And what it says is Queen, which is a noun, a female ruler of an independent self, family, and livelihood. So, I love my mug. I drink everything in this mug. Not even just for coffee right now. I have some wine in here. So please, like I said, share your reviews with me. It will be really beneficial. I will be sharing those, on my social media platforms and different things like that. I just want to reach as many people as possible, and I need you guys' help in regards to doing that. So this group, I just want it to be a supportive group. So if anyone decides to share their writing in the comment section, I just ask that we're all respectful and we're not judging. This group, this book is about sharing our truths, right? So your truths is who you are, and not hiding in the spotlight, and not being someone that you're not, because that's exhausting. And if people can't like you for who you are in regards to all your flaws, then hey, then they don't need to be around you, right? So what I want to create here is a sisterhood, where we're supportive of one another, and we are just going to help each other grow, to the next level in regards to whatever goals it is that you have in life. So like I said in the introduction of the book, what I would love for you guys to do is, after you're done, with the whole book and you've written all in there, and even maybe you had to buy an extra journal so that you can write your story, and if you decide to publish it, then you're helping others grow too, and you can join me in my journey on just, letting people know that it's okay to speak your truths. It's okay to not be okay. and we're all supposed to grow. All right. So thank you, ladies, so much. Peace, and I will see you next week. Bye.